Okay, folks, from time to time, I do try to inform my listeners of different things that may happen to us as a ministry with utilities or, just different things that may happen. And we just like to inform our listeners so that we can help you steer away from being deceived or being defrauded or in this instance, where we're currently living, we are hooked up to AT&T, the new U-verse, AT&T, which is supposed to be fiber optic. Well, when the technician came out last, they told us that the building is not set up for fiber optics. And so we're kind of wondering why we're paying for U-verse then, if our building's not set up for fiber optics. We're basically copper. If that's the case, then why are we paying the extra fee for U-verse? This is a scam, and this is fraud, and AT&T is getting away with it. This is sad, people. When you have a reputable company like this that would actually do this to their customers just to make an extra buck. It's really sad. But this is not just an isolated issue. If you go online, you will find there are tons and tons of people that are experiencing DSL connection speeds, bandwidth speeds, and being told they're going to get, like 10, 12 when they're really getting 6 at best. Very interesting that AT&T would stoop to that level. They would be willing to really basically defraud people, lie to people, telling them that fiber optics is available at their address when, most of the older buildings are not equipped for fiber optics. Most older buildings are only copper, but when you call up to get service, they say, yeah, U-verse is available in your location. Well, it actually isn't, because in order to have U-verse, you have to have fiber optics technology, wiring. So if you're thinking about going with U-verse, I'm not going to steer you away completely from the company. I just want you to know that, yeah, you will get DSL or cable there if you have it available, if it's available at your address. But if you're an older building, chances are you don't have fiber optic wiring, and you're going to probably be charged an extra $10 a month for something you're not getting. And the other thing is, remember the employees that work for the company, the salespeople, they don't know anything about this. This is something that's within a database. This is something that's being done behind the scenes that probably the average employee doesn't know anything about, if not any employee knows about. This is something that's being done in the corporate level. So, for instance, if it's in the database that your address is equipped for U-verse, it doesn't mean it has to be. It could be simply that your address has been added to their database as someone that qualifies for fiber optics, even though you don't qualify for fiber optics. So when the salesperson goes in to see if you're if you're qualified for that service, they basically are working with a database. It's not that they have any way of knowing for sure that your building is set up for fiber optics. The other thing they say is, in order to have fiber optic service or to have U-verse service with AT&T, you have to be within a certain amount of miles. I think it's 3 miles from the actual phone company or the actual place where the signal's coming from. And so if you don't meet that criteria, then you're still not getting fiber optic signal. So this is a total fraud. This is total fraud, completely fraudulent. And because of this corporation is so gigantic, they get away with it. And nobody's going to be able to probably take them to task. There's probably nobody that's going to be able to stand up against their lawyers. And this is shameful. This is just plain shameful. And I'm going to tell you right now, hey, folks, this if it's fraud, this is illegal. They're robbing people. They're stealing from people. They are false advertising. This is false marketing. This is stealing. They are robbing people of an extra $10, $20, whatever, a month because they're telling them that they're selling them something that's faster. And yet the people that are being told they're getting a faster connection, hello, we're not getting a faster connection. So why are you telling us that we're supposed to be getting no, we're not getting the speed you're telling us we're supposed to be getting. Why? Because you don't have the fiber optics network set up. You don't have that wiring set up. Folks, listen, it is so expensive for fiber optics. It is so expensive. And this is just a big scam that AT&T is running right now. So I hope this helps you. Yeah, we don't just, limit our message to the gospel and just sharing how you're being deceived spiritually. We're going to help you to understand if you're being defrauded or being deceived, even in the realm of the physical, because we are about truth here, and we want to help those that listen to this broadcast to know that they are living in the truth, not only spiritually, but they're getting the truth even in the physical realm. I hope this helps. I'd like to hear your comments if maybe you've experienced this situation with UVerse. God bless you.